We have seen an example here of the Hello World image and how to use that, create a container in our local machine. Now let me take a look at something more real world, like what if we want to deploy a simple HTML page in a container. For that we will be using Nginx, and if we search for that in Docker Hub, we have an image for that and we can pull that image. Let me go back to the PowerShell here and I will write the command docker pull nginx. That will pull the latest version. Let me wait for that to complete. And perfect, if I open the Docker desktop, we have that image here. Now if you go back and try to run the same command again, it will not take that long because it knows that we already have that image. If we do, then it will check if we have the latest one. If it is, then it does not pull that image again. So that way it is pretty smart when it has to pull image. If it already exists, then it will not copy that again. But before we see that in action, we need an HTML. Let me minimize here. Create a new folder for Docker. Let me open that. I will create one more folder here, sample web app, and inside there, let me create a new text document. I will call that index.html, and let me open that in Notepad, or, well, let me do Visual Studio Code here, and we can quickly add some HTML. We will add the not doc type HTML, and then we can add HTML tag. I will keep it super simple. I will add an empty header tag here. In the body, h1 hello from .NET Mastery. Perfect. If I close that and open index.html, great. Our HTML is looking great. Now the question is how we can run the HTML from our Docker container, and the solution for that is Nginx. Nginx is basically a web server. When you make a request, it basically goes to a web server and that renders an HTML page, and for that we will use Nginx server. Based on that we can load the HTML page that we created right here.